Most people, when they buy a computer, they would buy one that's factory assembled. So you get probably a white or black box, you turn it on and use it without knowing what's inside. So today I am going to unbox a computer one part at a time, and then if we have time, or if I have time, I'm going to also to show you how to put together your own computer. We will start with one of the biggest piece of the puzzle, if you like, inside the computer, and that is the motherboard. This one is the Asrock 945G-CM-S. It is a motherboard compatible with Pentium products. This is a low-end motherboard for home use, but you can also use this for gaming and stuff like that. So here it is. Inside you get a manual, the drivers for the built-in sound card, VGA card, and LAN card. This is an IDE cable for connecting CD-ROM drives or hard disk drives, the IDE hard disk. This is a backplate where your ports go. And we have a connector for a SATA or serial ATA hard disk or CD-ROM. And then there's the converter for the power supply. And then the motherboard itself, covered in a static proof, I think that's what we call this, bag or plastic. Take it out. Wait, let me pause it. Here it is, the motherboard. This is where your memory or RAM, DDR RAM, goes to. This is the power supply, and this is the IDE connector. And then we have here the connector or the socket for the processor. And we have here for expansion, if you want to add probably a modem, if people still use that, the dial-up modem, or you want another sound card, a surround sound card, and whatever, you can use it here. And this is the connector for the SATA or serial ATA devices. This is what we usually see at the back of the computer. We have here the sound ports, the USB ports, and the LAN port or the network port, the Ethernet. We have here the mouse and the keyboard port, then the VGA port, and this is a serial port if you have an old serial connector lying around. So that's it. That's the motherboard. They call this the motherboard because most other boards plug into this, even the processor and the RAM. Next we go to what they say is the brains of the computer, and this is the processor. This is what they call dual core, Celeron, Atom. This is it, and it's a big box, but if you will see, there it is. That's how small it is. That runs your computer. So let's see what's inside. It's sealed so that you know that it is an original product that you're getting. So we're gonna get a scissors to cut it open. You can get it. There you go. Probably the other one too. There you go. See what's inside. Okay. There we go. Try to do this with just one hand. And we got nothing. We got an instruction for how to install it, and then there's your sticker, the Intel Pentium inside sticker that you stick to your computer so that they know that you have a dual core processor. And then you have here this is how small the processor is. It is just this small piece right here. There you go. That's it. We should be very, very careful with this because usually this is the most expensive part of the computer. And then the rest, this big one is just the heatsink. Only goes to show how hot it gets when you use it. Okay. Then we have the memory or the RAM. This determines how fast you can do multitasking aside from the power or the speed of your processor. This particular one is a DDR2 processor, RAM, 1 GB. Here it is, and that's it. You connect this to the motherboard as well. If we have time, I'm going to show you how we do that. Okay, I'm not gonna pause this anymore, but I'm going to get the hard disk drive, and here it is. It's a 160 GB serial ATA hard disk drive, and that's it. It's a Samsung. Okay, I also got internal super multi DVD writer. It can write DVDs, CDs, can play DVDs and CDs as well. This particular model is an IDE model, or uses the IDE cable, IDE connector to connect. Well, you can even change the plate. If you have a white computer, then you can use the white plate. That's cool. What I'm going to be assembling is a black computer. You also get CDs. This contains the utility for burning your CD. Let me read that. It says there, Nero and Power DVD. Don't ask me how I read that. Have X-ray vision. Here it is. I took it out of the box, and this is what it looks like. The LG Super Drive secure disk, and that's the IDE connector. That's where you connect the power supply right here. This one is the IDE connector, and then this one, this is what you call jumper switches. So you can select whether it's the primary or the slave. And then here we have the CD music out. So these are actually the parts that you need in order for you to build your own PC. And let us go through that again. This is the motherboard. This is where all your peripherals or your parts connect to. And then you have here your hard disk drive. This connects to the motherboard as well using your serial ATA connector. And then you have your RAM or your memory that you connect to this. And then you have your processor, most important part. You connect that here in this socket. Then this is the fan to keep your processor cool, because if it overheats, you're gonna have problems with your computer. And this is your CD-ROM drive, where that you can use to read your CDs and DVDs. So these are the things that you need, or the essential parts of a modern computer. What the next thing that you're going to do is you're gonna put this all inside a case that I also got, and I'm gonna show it to you later, and then install some software. The software that you're going to use depends on you. You have a choice of either Windows XP, Windows Vista, Linux, and other flavors of Linux. I plan to install this one, Ubuntu. I think this is a flavor of Linux as well. That's easy to use, comparable probably with Windows XP. So that's it. If I have time, I'm going to show you as well how to put this all together, so that if you want to make your own or build your own PC, you can just go along and view my videos and probably try to do it also. Thank you, and that's my take on tech for this week.